Hey everyone, welcome back to my relaxed Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous playthrough. If you were here at the end of the last episode, you'll know that I got a bit too big for my boots, if I'm honest, and sent a level 5 army against this. It's not level 7 anymore, but it was a level 7 army, and I thought we could cheese it using spells and things like that, but we got absolutely destroyed. So our army is pretty pitiful at the moment. We're gonna have to build. I mean, I've got my fingers crossed that maybe some of your soldiers respawn, but it might just be the general. In which case, we're gonna have to spend a bit of time rebuilding the army before we can progress further up here. But that was fairly stupid of me, I must admit. I can't tell you how tempted I was to just respawn. I was so tempted to just respawn. We're going to bring Nenio with us because we want to check out the Nameless ruins. And actually, I don't think I've done anything. Yeah, her spellbook is completely empty. So we'll give her haste, because haste is very good. We've got Ember doing heroism, so we don't need to do that. But haste is... Oh, it works for all allies. Okay. We'll bring Stinking Cloud. We'll put her with Stinking Cloud then, because that's also pretty good. And we'll do displacement there. Oh yeah, this is really empty. Okay. We'll do... glitter dust and blur. I don't really want create pit. We'll just focus on glitter dust and blur. All good spells. And then level 1. Oh yeah, there's loads here. Let's just give her magic missile and snowball for a bit of variety. Why not? She doesn't need mage armor because we've got Ember doing that. Let's just do all, yeah. Give her plenty of magic missiles. Why not? Oh yeah, I didn't equip this on anybody either. Let's put it on Ember. That gives us more spell penetration. And what's this? Suppressor's gloves. These gloves grant the wearer a +2 bonus on persuasion skill checks made to intimidate. In addition, whenever the wearer of these gloves confirms a critical hit, the enemy suffers a -2 penalty on saving throws. They're a bit situational. That's fine. We'll have to do a rest before Nenio actually gets these spells. In fact, let's just do that now. Is there any spells I want to change on the player character? No, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, we'll quickly rest. Yeah, now Nenio can scribe scrolls. Of course you can. Let's do a scroll of haste. No. Scroll of haste. Okay.
You want to see my shadow again? Well, I don't know. It's gonna cost you. I normally don't show it for anything less than 20. Fine. Since it's you, I'll do it for 15.
Excellent. I will observe it for half an hour. During that time, you will have to answer my questions. And as for the money, put it on my tab. I do not know what that expression means, but I hear it said in taverns very frequently.
Warjif, I don't think Nenio is going to pay you. I think she's probably forgotten how money works. Is the general back yet? Yeah, there he is. So yeah, we don't get any of the army back, sadly. We can get these guys back. And now this army should be able to quite easily finish these off, and we will be able to cheese it with spells, but let's do it. We'll go back for revenge with our pitiful army. We lost all the horses that we had. We'll put the scouts back in. I don't really like shield bearers very much. Yeah. Sad times. I can't tell you how tempted I was to just go back and reload to before doing it. And if I was just doing this on my own, I definitely would have done that. But decided to stick with it. I don't like that it always changes the formation every time you change the party up at all. Like, I don't need cantrip tutorials.
Always watch your back. Time
Oh.
to rob them of their treasures.
You know, for some reason I thought there wasn't any combat in this section. So I didn't do any of the buffing. But, we can fix that. Ember, do heroism.
Cover me, all right?
Just do bark skin land. Waldriff is taking a hit. Use haste, Nenio. So haste increases our movement, but more importantly gives us an extra attack. So haste is a very good spell. Nest, do Cat's Grace on yourself. And Arcane Weapon enchantment.
Tactical retreat! No?
Waldriff is not doing well. Do you have cure? Greater cure spells? No. Just do a cure light wounds on Waldriff.
Yes.
Stab you or
Waldriff
zap
can
you.
just
Why not both? Hot.
do some hits. Land. Do
You crossed the wrong mark.
extra shots. Amazing.
I can't die now. It's all your
Oh.
fault.
Sorry, Waldriff. Let's do a touch of I keep calling it Touch of Freedom. It's Instrument of Freedom. And Ember do a Scorching Ray. Waldriff is down.
You won't survive me.
Okay. Now we'll do the
You're a
buffs.
good person. I like you. Give everyone mage armor. Because we've basically got no armor wearers in our party. If I was playing on a harder difficulty, you'd probably need like a tank or something like that to absorb a lot of hits, but part of why I like playing on normal, I think it fits the Azata vibe to be more of just like a band of not armor wearing, like not typical soldiers, so having basically no armor wearers, it fits the vibe nicely, I think. And then do heroism. Get a morale bonus on pretty much everything.
2. Alla sola dea.
You require my unbiased opinion?
And then yeah, we'll
Don't mind me.
drink your mutagen dexterity and give yourself a shield. Nest as well. I might as well activate mirror image too. Oh, and let's have you drink up some health potions. Oh, we can learn loads. I don't know if the problem is I've got him with 2 different spell books, so I don't want him to use stuff that's then going to go in the wrong spell book. If it goes in his alchemist spell book, that's better because it means that those are the spells that are going to get stronger and we can apply to other people. Let's check out this cave.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
Oh, there's ghouls everywhere here. Do a haste, Nenio. And then we can start by having... Oh, we have to be in combat for that.
Always be ready for the worst.
Sorry, Georgie was just making trouble, as she is wont to do. Activate that nest and then... Oh, I haven't got any movement. Do mirror image on yourself. Olbrig, you can... go there. And then Ember, they're all in a nice... I want to do it in a way that's not going to hit Olbrig there. And Nenio, do a magic missile. Then Woljif, you can also do a magic missile. Right, proper full round now. Do a... I haven't got speed yet, have I? No, it's just the flame attacks. Do a shocking grasp on this guy.
Endure this!
I'll remove this obstacle.
Is that a clue?
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Looks like a trap to me.
Now we are making a mystery.
This is my kind of work.
Careful now.
Can we retreat already?
Do a
Distract
full
them from
attack.
me.
You too, Olbrig. apparently something else in here, so we'll just wait for it to come to us. There it is. Sorry about that noise. Georgie just turned on the printer. She's walking all over it. It's not time for your food yet, Georgie. Stop making a fuss. Yep.
You should have listened to reason.
She knows it's too early for her to be fed, and yet she's acting like I need to feed her. What is it doing? Hopefully it will show up in a second.
Make every strike count.
Design that.
Aren't I?
The mongrel did it.
The scattered remains are sickening to look upon. The ghouls clearly ate their fill. Fortunately, they were not interested in the jewelry left on the bodies. Okay, that's nice. Oh, wow. That's some loot.
This is my kind of work.
I think that's everything in the cave.
That's
Let's
easy.
go back outside.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign. You can handle it, right?
Oh, there's loads of combat here. You've got gargoyles showing up.
Mongrel.
Yes.
Time to share your treasures.
Cover me. Stab their backs.
Georgie has been a right troublemaker today. And she's attacking my hand.
Yet another obstacle.
It's not dinner time yet, Georgie. It's not. You got another half hour.
Cover me, all right?
You won't survive me.
Use Scorching Ray Ember. Ilbrig, yeah, just move up. Magic Missile from Nenio. And just do a touch of fatigue attack. Just want to get the 2 hits.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
They're exploded.
This is my kind of work.
Otherwise I'll forget about them. Let's have a look at the loot that we found. Headband of Vast Intelligence. That is oh, we've leveled up too. That's nice. That is immediately going on Nest. We'll give her the better ring of protection too. And we'll give Woolgif this one. And then we've got a +2 Cloak of Resistance. There's a bonus on Compulsion and Disease effects. Okay. And that's a +2. Oh, just put it on LAN. Why not?
Might be trap, might be treasure. Pretty good, aren't I?
Okay, this looks like the symbol we saw in the cave, and on that symbol only the outer ring was bold. So maybe if we go back into the cave on the way back out, it would be something. Ghoul corpses, as if they simply lay down and died of their own accord. Stranger. The absence of an answer is an answer too. Well, there's another symbol here, and this one only has... Once the corner piece is done. I am the answer, but what is the question? An elf woman in a frayed robe turns her head to you and stares at you through the slits in a simple white mask. Then she holds out her hand and touches the ancient statue. The absence of an answer is an answer too. Hey, wait, where are you going? Spontaneous dematerialization is unscientific. Nenio touches the statue and suddenly freezes. Following her example, you put your hand on the statue and the world around you ceases to exist. You are a lone grain of sand floating in the emptiness of the unknown. Your path has no beginning and no end. You are tiny and insignificant in comparison with the cosmos that surrounds you. But then something changes. The emptiness takes notice of you. It stares at you, measures and assesses you. Then a simple question comes, as simple as deep as the emptiness itself. Who are you? I am Nest. The name you uttered that seems so powerful and proud rings through the emptiness. Then the silence comes, bleak and oppressive. The emptiness still awaits your answer. I am... Do you want to say your name? But what is it? Just a set of sounds you used to associate with yourself. You are Nest. Who decided this is who you are? Your parents? Yourself? Someone else? Sorry, Georgie's being really... she's now biting at my feet, so I'm just going to go feed her quickly. Right. Fed Georgie, so hopefully she'll chill out now. Do you want to say your name? But what is it? Just a set of sounds you used to associate with yourself. You are Nest? Who decided this is who you are? Your parents? Yourself? Someone else? A name is just a label you take voluntarily. What happens if you tear this label off? What hides behind the name Nest? Behold the truth. Open yourself to knowledge. Reveal yourself.
I am Nenio. Nenio. You hear me? You voice from nowhere or whatever you are?
You hear a stifled cough nearby. Where Nenio used to be, now you see an unfamiliar kitsune curled up tight on the ground.
Well, I'll be a fox.
Nenio, is that you?
I am Nenio, the greatest scientist of the modern age, and you are my loyal follower. Why are you asking me such a pointless question?
You are a kitsune?
It appears your observation is correct. I am a kitsune.
The kitsune stares down at her hands, then runs her fingers over her pointy muzzle, lingering over her sharp teeth and ears.
If my hypothesis is correct, and the probability of that is close to 100%, I have always been a kitsune, but at some point I decided to forget that piece of knowledge. Following this line of reasoning, it would seem the fact of my membership of a certain race just doesn't seem relevant to me. Also, there is a more important question. Why did my true identity reveal itself in this precise moment?
She casts a pensive look at the ancient statue towering over you. How could you forget you were a kitsune?
This question is irrelevant in the current situation. If you wish, you can ask me about it later. If you believe that I've been keeping my true identity a secret on purpose, you are mistaken. I have no interest in your causes, your battles, or your secrets, if you have any. All I need from you is your assistance with my experiments. And with this.
Nenio sweeps her hand in a wide circle, gesturing at the statue around you.
I have no words. Can I just stand here silently and look like I'm thinking something smart?
What was that? I found myself in emptiness and a voice asked me questions.
I suppose it was a trap that yanked our minds out of our plane and temporarily transferred us to another one. I wish I knew which plane. By the way, did you know that the most efficient way to disarm a corridor's worth of magical traps is with the help of a scientist who has been told that the formula for an elixir of the ancient races lies hidden at the end of said booby-trapped corridor?
That seems somewhat irrelevant, Nenio. Also, the scientist would have to survive the first trap in order for it to disarm all the traps on the corridor. Whose voice do you think it was?
I haven't the slightest idea. But it is most definitely an extremely wise entity. Besides, the entity displayed no aggressive tendencies, which gives us hope that it can be reasoned with.
So what do you think about that?
The voice in the emptiness asked me, and judging by your reaction, you too, who I am. And merely stating my name failed to satisfy it. The trap then forced me to assume my true form, which I had completely forgotten about. I suppose this trap wasn't a trap per se. It rather was a closed portal leading to some hidden place that can easily unveil secrets and reveal the truth. The one who spoke to us seemed to solve me like a riddle, in an instant just by looking at me. I would like to meet this entity. Can you imagine which secrets it can unravel? I want to speak to it, and you, my follower, must help me. But how can you get there? If there is a door, there must be a way to open it. If there's a lock, there must be a key to it. There is an inscription here, right on the statue. I am the void and the emptiness. I am the starting point. I am infinite. Tear my mask off and let it fall at my feet. I don't understand this at all. How thrilling!
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. It really does. I love riddles and puzzles.
How do we solve it?
Each of them is inscribed with a riddle, and each demands that something be placed at its feet. I guess we need some items that represent the answers to these riddles. But don't ask me where we should look for them.
Maybe we should ask one of these geezers?
I don't think they can help us. Looks like all they can do is mumble their mantra about questions and answers.
Why are you so sure that the unknown entity behind the mysterious portal would even want to talk to us?
I'm not sure at all. But we must try. We simply must. Getting there and talking with this entity will be the greatest of my experiments. No exaggeration.
A portal that leads to the unknown could be dangerous.
The world wound is dangerous. Walking under a hanging icicle is dangerous. Even choking on a chunk of badly chewed food can lead to a fatal outcome after all. Living is dangerous. But what is danger compared to knowledge?
Well, it looks like there's nothing more we can do here now.
With deepest regret, I have to admit that you are right. It's highly unlikely that we'll be able to solve this riddle right here and now. We'll have to temporarily withdraw so we can return when we're armed and ready.
The sand looks utterly unremarkable, apart from the inexplicable presence here among the woodlands. I am the end of the road, I am superiority, I am loneliness. Tear my mask off and let it fall at my feet. I am the unknown. I scare cowards but reveal my secrets to the brave. Tear my mask off and let it fall at my feet. I am the impetuous to act. I am a reason for torture and a cause for insomnia. Information, maybe? Give me the answer to that one. Yeah, there does seem to just be sand around. The ruins are so ancient that it is impossible to tell which civilization was responsible for their construction.
Always watch your back.
Yeah, I think that's all we can do here. Unless we can figure out what the deal is with this floor puzzle. I've never figured it out. I always leave and then forget about it. Is that it? Has this changed at all? Is there another one we're missing? Yeah, I don't really know what the deal is with this.
That's easy.
I mean, I'm assuming it's a puzzle. Maybe, because that looks like it's a door. Although maybe not. Oh, okay.
What's that glitter?
There's another thing there. Okay. Maybe. Does that do anything? Problem is the circle is on an angle and that diagram's flat, so there's no actual way to know for sure which two sides it means. Maybe these two? I don't know. I mean, I could always go look it up, but there must be something significant. It feels like it's giving you at least some form of answer, because you can find the symbols on the wall, but
Precisely.
I just do not know. You know,
Always watch your back.
So the first symbol's in here, and that had the outer ring. The second symbol's here, and then the third one's at the bottom. So maybe that's the order. Outer ring, inner ring. It's just that it's hard to know. Oh? Oh. Okay. There you go. Wasn't too hard there, I guess. What's that? That looks like a unique headband. The wearer of this headband has the ability to... If the wearer of this headband has the ability to channel positive energy, it increases the amount of damage this ability does to undead creatures or heals living creatures by plus 2d6. Oh. We'll definitely give that to Darren then, when we get back to camp. And we should do level up as well.
That's easy.
Okay, and then we'll get out of here. I think we find all the items
Precisely.
to finish Nenio's puzzle kind of as the day goes on, or as the story goes on even. But let's go back and drop Nenio off at camp, and maybe we'll do level up as well. Before we go in, that army. We want this army. We're gonna go get revenge. Revenge for how this army completely stomped us last time. That is 25 to 65. Maybe we should have been doing Scorching Rays rather than the healing. Kill off that one sharpshooter. Move up there. No, there is a range for that, so just leave them here. Oh, we should have fired with them. I thought they were... Scorching Ray on them. Amazing. This is for the hundreds that of soldiers that died when we were here last time. That we'll have to spend weeks replenishing with the reinforcements. That's so annoying. Having relieved the last undead from their curse, the clerics discovered an artifact emanating vile energy that had been attracting the living to the dead to this place. After carefully sealing their find with protective spells, the clerics brought it to the commander. That's for our comrades. We might have to pump some of our own money into this side of things as well, because at the moment our funds are extremely low. Let's enter camp. I'm still peeved
Always
about
watch
that.
your back.
About what how that went down last time. It's my own fault. I have to just learn from my mistakes, not to challenge an army that's much stronger than mine. And not to think that magic can solve all the problems. What? Oh, it's you. So you're a kitsune. Nenio tosses you a skeptical look. Stating the obvious does you no credit. How does it feel to suddenly remember that you belong to another race? It is slightly unusual, no more than that. Knowing this fact will not help me write the encyclopedia, therefore it is useless. Therefore I was right to forget it. And to forestall your next question, no. For now I am not planning to forget that I am a kitsune. My abilities can help you, my loyal follower, in your fight against the... who are we fighting again? Right, the demons. Nenio gives you a magnanimous look. See how much I appreciate your assistance, girl? Are you sure you really want to meet the mysterious entity we know nothing about? I am sure. I am convinced. Think about all the knowledge hidden there in the emptiness. It seems to me that this event is certain to be my triumph. The experiment of the century. No, of the millennium. She looks away. Or maybe it will become my downfall, a complete fiasco. Here's the deal. If the mysterious entity decides to gobble me up, run as fast as you can while it's distracted. Tell all of Golarion about the heroic death of its greatest daughter. Tell them she perished, but that she never strayed from the thorny road of knowledge. Nenio sniffs and wipes a tear from her eye. I have to go. Right, let's level up. Oh, we get a feat here. Athletics, fine. Knowledge, Arcana and World, Perception. And we'll put one more into Use Magic Device because it's useful. Feat, we'll probably go. Don't we already have Weapon Specialization? Oh, Weapon Focus. Okay. We'll probably go. Yeah, we'll go Weapon. Weapon Specialization S stock, I think. Unless there's something else we could maybe do. That would be useful. Oh, actually, at level 7, I think I'm going to give everybody Outflank. Because Outflank... whenever you and an ally who also has this feat are flanking the same creature, your flanking bonus on attack rolls increases to +4. In addition, whenever you score a critical hit against the flank creature, it provokes an attack of opportunity from your ally. Yeah, we're going to go Outflank. And we'll get... we get Magus bonus feats later, so we can... I think Weapon Specialization can be one of these, right? Oh, there's a long list, so I'm gonna assume it can. Yeah, Weapon Specialization. There you go. So it's not the end of the world picking out flank, because I think I am just going to stick to Magus. I'm not going to bother with doing all the dual classing, which means some of the feats we've picked up are kind of pointless, but we've also already made some mistakes in terms of like picking that would be a pointless pick if we went down duelist. Oh, level 3 spells. Force Punch, definitely. This is a touch attack, so it works really well with our with how our class works. This spell charges your hand with telekinetic force. Just does damage, and it can also push enemies away, which can be a bit annoying. But I mean, Vampiric Touch might work quite well as well. Song of Discord, Greater. This spell functions as Song of Discord, except the affected creatures. We're not going to go with that. Animal Aspect, Greater. Gorilla, you gain a +2 confidence on perception checks. Oh, that's not bad. What's Heaven's Wing Strike? That's like a sound attack. Keen Edge. This spell oh, we don't need that. We get that from our buff anyway. Blink. Physical attacks against you have a 50% miss chance, and the blind fight feat doesn't help opponents, since you're ethereal and not merely invisible. If the attackers... likewise, your own... See, I don't like the... I don't like that it makes your attacks have a 20% miss chance, so I'm not going to go Blink. And we can always learn stuff from Scroll, but let's go Vampiric Touch. Why not? We'll just go full all the touch attacks. That's us. We'll do Darren next. And again, we're going to give him Outflank. Yeah, Persuasion. That's what he's best at. And Knowledge World. You can do that too. Oh, this is where we can get Darren's pet as well. So this is very important. Outflank. And Animal Companion. We'll get him a wolf. And then for his level 1 spell, we'll go Unbreakable Heart. The target creature gains a +4 morale bonus on saving throws against mind affecting effects. Yeah, I think that's fine. Level 2 spell, we will go... Could go Bear's Endurance to get a Constitution buff. I quite like Bone Shaker too. Eagle Splendor works quite well with him. Owl's Wisdom. We already have protection from alignment. Oh yeah, that's it. We already have protection from alignment communal. I always get personal armor you wear no longer reduces your speed. We're not having him wear armor, so that's pretty pointless. Let's go Eagle Splendor, I think. Sure. And we'll go Archon's Aura, because that's a very good buff. You gain a powerful aura similar to Archon's Aura of Menace. Any hostile creature within a 20-foot radius must succeed a will save to resist the effect's aura. If it fails, it takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls and to armor class. So it's generally a very good spell. Cool. Yeah, we'll go Bully for the dog. I'll give it Perception and we'll give it Athletics because it's got pretty good athletics anyway. And for its first feat, Fury's Fall. I think that only works for specific trip attacks rather than anything else. We'll start with combat reflexes. Why not? And what's its name? Fenris. It's a pretty wolfy name, isn't it? And its birthday is 6 of Saranith. And before we fully level it up, I think we need to give it the we need to give it a headband of intelligence, and then it can learn outflank as well. Because your animals need to have at least 3 intelligence to learn teamwork feats, and you could spend an ability point to do that. But I think it works if you've just given them a headband too. Ember. We'll do skills. In knowledge world, knowledge arcana, law religion. And I mean, it's kind of pointless her having persuasion. Well, I guess if we don't have Darren with us, she's the kind of backup. I don't know if she needs outflank because she's at ranged. Hold on. We'll give her spell penetration. That's good for her. And then we could give her Unbreakable Heart as well. Sure. It's a good spell to have, and it only lasts for around a level as well, so it's having 2 people be able to do it isn't too bad. Pernicious Poison. You weaken the target's defense against poison. I don't know if that's useful because we haven't really got anything else that does poison. Haunting Mists. We'll give her a Q. I think Darren gets that himself, doesn't he? We'll give her. We'll give her cure moderate wounds. Why not? And then for a levels 3, could give her vampiric touch for if she's at range, or could give her stinking cloud. We'll go vampiric touch. Sure. And I'm not going to level up everybody now. We'll do the ones that we're planning to use, and then I'll catch the other ones up later when we're not using them. We should be able to qualify for lunge now, I think. Lunge. You can increase the reach of your melee attacks by 5 until the end of your turn by taking a -2 penalty to your AC into your next turn. You must decide to use this bit. So that basically just increases his range of attack, which is already pretty large. So that's useful for Ulbrich. Lan. Yeah, we're just keeping him. That wants us to go into fight with him. That's an interesting choice. We're just going to keep him as a Zen archer though. That and that, as always. I think we'll go clustered shots. You take a moment to carefully aim your shots, causing them all to strike nearly the same spot. Sure. We get snapshot, I think, as part of his class for free. Yeah, we get snapshot at level 9, so there's no need for us to take snapshot with Lan. So we'll take clustered shots. That's fine. And Woolgif. No, we're still going into Vivisectionist with Woolgif. Eventually it defaults to whichever class you have the most points in, so until like level 5 more levels of Vivisectionist we'll have to remember to change it out. Perception, and then we'll do use magic device, and then we'll give him outflanked too. Oh, we've got a level 1, more level 1 spells. Go reduce person. And then yeah, we'll do the rest later. Although let's do the dog for now. So unless you just take that off. It's a good thing we found this right before leveling up. So yeah, now he's got 4 intelligence. We should be able to give him teamwork feats. Should be very good. More into bully. Yep. Could go weapon focus bite. Or could go dodge to increase his AC, because we're going to have Lan riding the wolf eventually, so eventually it's going to be so Land's AC, not Land, sorry, Darren's AC won't matter, just the dogs. Yeah, let's go dodge. It's just a bonus to a armor class. I did see a guide on how to build pets to be like really tanky in AC. I'm trying to remember what they did. I mean, I could always go look what they did, but I don't. I mean, I've got some guidance going for some of the other classes, but we'll just go strength, I think. Or could go dex. It's already got pretty high strength, to be fair. No, we'll keep it in strength. Skills, athletics, and perception. I think we get to do this all the way up to level 7. And we don't need the boon companion feat to bump him up. Level 5 feat. Combat mobility is not that good. Toughness, for it, you gain 3 hit point. I guess, are all the dogs' attacks bite attacks? Because weapon focus bite would be pretty good. Or blind fight. Blind fight is always nice. Yeah, we'll just go bite. Weapon focus bite. Level 6. Duh, duh. Easy. Right, level 7. Here we'll give him outflank. So now we have a good few. All of our close range people have outflank, which means that if they're all around, or even 2 of them are around the same creature, they will just be constantly hitting them. That's the idea.
Careful now.
Cool. Irabeth, any chance you could get us more? Nope. Can't get us more soldiers. It's a shame. Right. Let's go to bed, I think. I think I'll leave it there for this episode, but I'll be right back doing some more. If you want to follow the series, give us a subscribe. I'll be posting 2 or more episodes daily is the plan. And yeah, leave a like or a comment if you're feeling generous. Yeah, see ya.